Hey guys, welcome back to ArtosisCasts. We're continuing to take a look at Terran versus Zerg just in general. We're going to watch some JYJ games, I think, for at least a couple days here. We have JYJ in the bottom left, and in the bottom right, it is True. He's so active right now and has been putting out some great games. In fact, in the standard games, he's been beating Rush that we've seen. Let's see how he does against JYJ, who I do put above Rush as far as SK Terran play goes. Now, one of the reasons I wanted to look more at JYJ, and forgive me if you are sick of hearing this, but he's just so good at the SK Terran, and the fact that even he is mixing in some, well, I guess the one game we saw against Saxtree, he went for a mech switch. That's kind of fascinating to me because, he's... If anyone's going to be able to win with the SK Terran, it's probably him. If anyone's going to be switching into mech, and that really shows you the way the metagame is going, it's probably him again, because he is just mechanically so strong. So I want to just watch some more JYJ games and see, is this a trend? Was that just like, it just happened to go that way that one game? Is he doing this a lot? I just don't know. I haven't seen as many JYJ games lately, even though I'm a big fan of his Terran play. So yeah, we're gonna do that, like a little bit of a deep dive into his Terran vs. Zerg specifically, and see if he is doing a lot of that or not. Of course, we've already seen the power out of True. I'm actually very excited about True possibly becoming an SSL level player. Like, obviously, he's beating a lot of the top players, so it's definitely possible. I know True from StarCraft 2. He won some tournaments in there and was a pretty popular Zerg for a bit, did some good traveling. I want to say he won DreamHack Montreal one year when I was commentating it. I think it was him versus Polt in the finals, something like that. I think I mentioned that before anyways. But the thing is, he has a good personality and a fun style as well. He's kind of aggressive, which, I gotta be honest, aggressive Zergs are the most fun to watch. As much as I like Sulky, and as much as I think he plays Zerg the way it's actually strongest, it's more fun, I think, to watch someone like Zealot, right? Sulky, it's fun to watch because you're like, damn, that's like, you can do that. That's insane. But there's something about the way they sit there and just destroy everything you have, which, while it feels good in a way, it's just not the same as someone who's making their own opportunities with really decisive plays, I think. You look back to some of the more popular Zerg players ever. Like even Jaedong. Look at Prime Jaedong, man. He was just the most decisive player ever. He could play the big macro games, but it was more fun when he's like, it's time, and he just runs in and kills you. So anyways, I want True to do well. I want him to become like a SSL regular because I think it'll just add a lot. You have Sulky and Hero playing those big macro games. Give us some aggressive Zerg, Zealot and True. Let's get Zealot and True in there. Okay. Anyways, enough talk about that. It looks like it's going to be a 2-hatch muta. Pretty standard stuff. JYJ again with the 4-Marine move out. He's keeping this SCV alive, and this has got real potential. Look at that. He's already got 1 Ling that low. There's only 4 Lings. He's going to have to fight with drones. This is good. Oh. He's turning around. Next SCV going. I actually don't know if that's on a drill or not. As he moves the Marines there. That's fascinating. He didn't know, how many Lings are necessarily being made. He could have attacked and actually done very good damage there, but you're not entirely sure. And look at this. True actually runs around, finds a Marine kill. And look at this. He's going to run right in there. This is going to be really annoying. Oh, my God. So, you can't just blindly attack in all the time. But if he had, it would have really paid off. And True just running around with the Lings. What a clutch good move. Like, he's already killed a couple SCVs. He's slowing this barracks. He's forcing the Marines back. He doesn't have to make any Sunkens. He's barely made more Lings. That was awesome. See, this is what I'm talking about. These aggressive Zerg players. Chills, guys. Like, you gotta make your own luck in StarCraft. just grinding and being responsive. I think this is so funny because that's generally how I play and how I want the game to be played, but it's not how the game is played. Watching True kind of take a situation where he should have been behind, and it's like he's turning sour grapes into wine. I know there's an expression. He's making lemonade with water? I don't know. Whatever. Anyways, Muta's on the way. Only 2 barracks. eBay's about to finish. This looks really good for True right now. He's starting missile turrets, or he's going to be. Yeah, starting missile turrets at 28 SCVs. That is not a healthy economy. And that's going to slow everything. He's probably going to be on 2 barracks production for quite some time. Because I think he needs to sit here. I think he needs to make, like, more SCVs. He's going to need to make more turrets. He's probably going to need a 3rd barracks because True is aggressive. He just started +1 in range. Oh, nothing in there. Yeah, True coming in, finding those hits. I need to copy this turret placement. This is really good. This little V formation that he's been doing. I actually forgot about that. It's a really good formation. Man! Look at the damage True is doing. Now, we have to mention, True doesn't have a lot of drones. He's on 20 drones himself, but 20 drones is so much better than 22 SCVs. It's not even funny. The 2nd barracks has been landed up here. He's added some missile turrets. Honestly, he should probably pull SCVs off gas, or at least a couple of them, because his income is really poor right now. He doesn't have enough SCVs on minerals at the moment. Okay, the Mutas come in and just eradicate that bottom turret immediately. It's going to lose more SCVs here. Dude, JYJ is being absolutely picked apart. Really, really good Mutalist control. And tactically, the way he's moving the Mutas to different locations is very strong as well. How does JYJ pull out of this one? Because we have the 3rd hatchery on the way. More Mutas just being made and rallied over. This really looks like a losing position for JYJ. There's still play here. He's adding a 3rd Rax. He does have +1 coming. He just got his range, so it's gonna be easier to defend like that. He's got a good missile turret count. If he can move his Marines well and support his missile turrets, like, he can stop damage from True at this point. Or mostly stop it. But look, for instance, his Marines way far back. He's trying to repair these turrets. Could only get 3 SCVs repairing that one, so it does fall kind of quickly. I think he actually has to move out for a counterattack now. There's no way to keep the Mutas off of here except threatening a counterattack. Like, if you try to stand here and rebuild the turrets, that's not going to work. What you need to do is move out and make the Mutas deal with this ball and try not to lose it while you get your missile turrets back up. It's really kind of the only way to do it. So he moves up. Ooh, nice. No damage there from True. Lurker upgrade on the way. That's actually a lot of Marines. Ooh, True is choking a little bit. That's 2 times we saw him fly in and not get glaives off. You really got to be sharp with this. Oh, he loses a 3rd Muta. No Sunkens. He's going to try to start one. JYJ's micro here, very, very good. This is... I'm worried for True suddenly. I was like ready to call the game, but he was really late on making sunks here. This is not enough. Well, the Mutas can still fight pretty well. Excuse me, he does have that +1 attack. Has that sunken come out, which will draw some... Oh no, he just keeps missing the glaives. If you're not completely on top of getting those glaives out each time, you're just taking damage and not dealing it. JYJ is going to pick up a victory in a game where, like, True got himself into an excellent spot here and just wasn't able to execute the Mutalist micro on the walk to his base. And that can be hard, and sometimes you're going to lose a game like that. I think a lot of people might look at this and say, why didn't he just make 3 Sunkens? And obviously that would have been better. If he'd made 3 Sunkens here, JYJ can't attack. You know, as soon as they start moving out, like when he did that much damage to the minerals, I think it's completely fine to just blindly make 3 Sunkens. But if you do that, this base, if he attacks here, that's going to be hard to defend because you spent a bunch of money down here, and you can't really do 3 and 3. You're starting to kill your own economy too bad. But also, if he had microed perfectly with his mutas, I think he does whittle it down before it gets there, and he's fine. But he didn't do that. So, do you trust in yourself or not? Anyways, it was a sunken bust. It was a good comeback there from JYJ. I was pretty damn sure he was going to lose that. I bet you guys were too. So, solid comeback there. You know, he took that one opportunity. He was forced into it too. How funny is that? Because he lost all the turrets. It's like, well, he has to move out. And then the micro just kind of failed. Wow. Can be unforgiving at times. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.